Hooty hoo, all my stock market gamblers. Welcome today. I'm Tall Mike. I'm so glad you're here. Well, what's going on? Well, the market's kind of come down a little bit, right? We're actually below the 20-day. We dropped below the 20-day on the S&P, right? Okay, so the market is starting to come back in now. It's very interesting, because you had NVIDIA, right? NVIDIA blew out the numbers. I mean, that stock took off, and NVIDIA is the leader of the stock market's NVIDIA. So that stock took off with its good earnings, but the rest of the market is not following. The market is in retreat mode. NVIDIA blew out the numbers, rest of the market's retreating. This is not a good sign for the stock market, but we have dropped below the 20-day on the S&P. The SPY is down below the 20-day moving average. Now I want to see it stay here for a couple of days and then maybe take a shot to the short side if we don't bounce right back above it. Now it's very possible we're going to bounce right back above that 20-day. They're going to come in and they're going to buy this market. It seems to be the way it's always played out, but eventually that's not going to happen. Eventually the market will start to come in, start to drop, and will make new lower lows. This is just my take. The moon boys say we're going to the moon, but let's get over to the real estate market. Real estate market, we got some good stuff to talk about today. Oh, I love this stuff. Anyways, so the news article is telling us how all the real estate agents are running to get out of the business. 100,000 of us have already left the business. There's not going to be any more real estate agents. Hurry up and find one. They're going away. We're going to become extinct. Look, there's still 1.5 million real estate agents in the country. Now, why do people think that they're going to run away? Why do they think they're getting out of the business? Well, they're getting out of the business mainly because they can't make money, right? They can't make money. 45% of real estate agents right now are not paying their rent. They're not paying their office rent. They can't pay their home mortgages. They're not making money. There's not enough transactions. See, transactions are at a record low. You'd have to go back like 35 years to find a slower time as far as transactions go. But if you listen to mainstream media, they'll tell you that this is a big boom and bull market, right? Big, Dave Ramsey, big bull market. Keep buying, make them go up, right? That's not my take. My take is that this is not a bull market, that we've seen the top and that we started to come down. In real terms, we're coming down a lot. We're already dropping, 10% a year right now is what we're falling in real terms, because we're kind of flat lining right now, but pretty soon you're going to see it coming in nominal terms. Why? Well, because there's this black swan circling above, and it's coming to get the real estate market. People don't believe it because they say that real estate agents are going out of business. They say some economists are predicting that 80% of real estate agents are going to leave the business. I think that's wonderful. More business for me. I'm actually trying to retire, but they keep pulling me back in. It's easy money right now. I'm telling you, right now it's easy money, right? It hasn't been that way. Throughout my career, you could probably have got a job as a manager at a McDonald's and made more money. The average realtor, I think, makes somewhere around $10 an hour. $10 an hour. The average agent, maybe the average right in the middle makes about 50,000 a year. Half of them below that, half of them above that. I guess that's the median, about 50,000 a year. But everybody says they're going away, right? Okay, here's what they're saying. Here's what another economist says. They're saying that commissions are going to be cut in half, right? Commissions going to be cut in half because you no longer have to pay that buyer agent, right? Okay, and that's going to wipe out 40% of the real estate agents. So that remains to be seen, but they say the commissions are going to be cut in half and the buyer agents are going away. Now, personally, I think they have this backwards, right? Okay, I think they should get rid of the listing agent. See, anybody can get your iPhone, go around, take pictures of your house, post those pictures up on Zillow, and then let the buying agent bring you offers and you pay the buying agent. You see, you can put the pictures up there on Zillow yourself, right? And tell them how much you want for your house. Say you want $1 million. Say you want $2 million. Make up a price. You don't need an agent. Just take the pictures yourself, put them on Zillow. But they're getting rid of all the buying agents. Well, the buying buying agents do? Well, they bring the buyers. They're not going to bring the buyers anymore. So I'm looking at this as a black swan event. Now, this all starts, it was going to start in July, but they pushed it out until August 17th. On August 17th, I can no longer advertise that the seller wants to pay a buying agent. But we can't advertise that on the MLS anymore. We cannot say that. It's illegal come August 17th. Now, I have a client right now. We're trying to get his house pushed through before that, before the turmoil hits. You see, he's the smart client. He's the one that sees what's coming. He knows that the best system right now is the one we have in place. Now, after August 17th, you're going to see what I would call a train wreck. I have another client. His house is vacant as of July 1st. But he's waiting till August 17th. He's just going to leave it vacant because he knows on August 17th, he doesn't have to pay that buyer agent 1 cent. He's going to list it with me. He's going to pay me. He just doesn't want to pay that buyer agent. I say, well, who's going to bring the buyer then? He stops and thinks, well, buyers will bring themselves, won't they? I go, let's hope. If they don't, we have no way to get them back, right? I think they should have kept the buyer agent, get rid of the listing agent. I'm a listing agent. I don't even want to work with buyers. You know why? Because buyers, they don't always buy from me. When I go show them 10, 20, 30 properties, they end up buying from someone else. They're not loyal. A listing, when I get them to sign on the dotted line, I know I'm going to get paid. But the reason I know I'm going to get paid is not because I'm going to sell. I don't know how to sell it. No agent knows how to sell a house. We know how to put them on the MLS, and the buyer agent brings them, right? But starting August 17th, no more buyer agents getting paid anymore. Now, you think the buyer agents are going to work for free? Maybe they'll work for free, right? Maybe they'll just bring the buyers anyways. See, I don't see it that way. I see this as the big black swan event that's circling the real estate market. Now, my friend that's waiting to August 17th to list his house, he's saying, well, I'm telling him he's going to get lower offers. It's already proven. The MLSs, some of them have already started not allowing to advertise a commission. And what they're finding is that the prices that are being offered are lower, and it's taking 2, 3, 4 times as long to sell the properties because there's no agents bringing any buyers. Okay, now I know you can make up names for us. I mean, us real estate agents, we're used to it. We get called, we're the middleman, right? We're the middleman. We're thieves. We steal all your money. We're horrible, horrible people. We scam the seller right out of their equity. I mean, this is just terrible. We're scumbags, scavengers, parasites. Scum of the earth is what we are. That's what us realtors are. Well, I think the general public's going to find out a little different tune after August 17th when the train wreck hits, when the buyers don't come, when the agents don't bring them, when they can no longer advertise to get the agents to bring the buyers. There's going to be a train wreck. Now, my friend, he says, well, the offers might be a little lower. I'm going to save 3%, so the offer's going to come in 3% lower. I don't think so. I think the offers are going to come in 20 to 30% lower. Let's say you have $1 million house. If you do, I'd put it on the market now if you want to get out, right? And you'll still get to close that $1 million. You wait till then, the offers are going to be coming in at 800, 700. They're going to be dropping. Why? Here's the point. A lot of people don't understand this. Right now, if a buyer, he doesn't have to pay his agent, right? He has a buyer agent. Doesn't have to pay him. That's financed into the deal because the seller's paying that, and he can finance that amount. The $1 million house, yeah, it's $30,000, maybe $25,000, but he finances that, right? That's financed into his loan. Well, starting August 17th, it's no longer financed into the loan. He has to pay his own agent. Well, he's got to pay his own agent. But Mike, he's not going to pay an agent. He's just going to get a lawyer to do it for him. Lawyers work much cheaper than real estate agents. I don't know many lawyers that are willing to show you houses for $10 an hour. I'm telling you, real estate agents, Some of them make a lot of money, but the average is about $10 an hour. But that's changing now because 80% of them are going away. According to all these economists, there's going to be more work for all of us, right? And my wages are going to double. I'm loving this. I'm the listing agent. I think they should have got rid of the listing agents, kept the buyer agent. Makes more sense. The buyer agents, they won't be the ones bringing the buyers. You can take the pictures, post them up on Zillow yourself, and then just have the other buyer agent bring you the buyer and let them hold that deal together. Now, that's the thing. You see, what people don't get is a real estate transaction. Well, it's emotional. People got emotions. Nothing to do with the house. Absolutely nothing. The house doesn't have emotions. But people, they have emotions. They get attached to that house. My house is better than everybody else's house. I'm not taking 1 cent below $1 million for my house because I got the best one in the neighborhood. And Billy Bob, he got $1 million. I'm going to get $1 million also. Or I'm not selling. I'm just going to stay. And maybe you will. That's fine. You know, a lot of people say that you can just be a FSBO, right? A FSBO is the for sale by owner. You sell it yourself. Great, go out and find the buyer, right? But here's the thing. All the FSBOs I work with now, they still want to offer the buyer agents 3% to bring them the buyers, right? They don't know how to get a buyer. How would you get a buyer if you're a FSBO? You can go stick the sign on the front lawn and you can pray, right? And I believe in prayer, but you got to do a lot more than praying just to get your house sold, right? There's a process, right? Right now we have the best system in the world. We have the MLS system, but they're taking that away. August 17th, the black swan coming. Now here's the opportunity. Here's the opportunity for you. All you people that have been sitting back waiting to buy, you get around to August 17th, you see somebody, they got a list price of $1 million. You just go up, hand them your contact information, go, hey, I'll give you 700,000 for it. You just let me know when you're ready. You sit as long as you want. And that guy, he's getting nervous because nobody's bringing him any buyers. All of a sudden, your phone's going to start ringing. He's going to go, yeah, that's 700,000. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, bring that over to me. I'm telling you, the prices are going to start dropping. Now, it's not going to happen overnight. Everybody knows that. Stock market, that can drop overnight, right? 30, 40, 50% one day. But houses, it's going to take a little while, right? Because that owner, he's emotional. He's a real emotional guy. And he's not going to sell for a penny below that what Billy Bob sold. And Billy Bob, he sold at $1 million. He's got to give me $1 million. Well, you just sit there with your house. But here's my contact info. When you come down to 700,000, give me a call. And that's how I'd be buying a house now. That's where the opportunity comes. People are going to be getting real nervous come August 17th, like my client. My client, he's waiting till then. And I tell him that's the stupidest thing he could do. He should get this house sold while we have a system that works. Come August 17th, we got a train wreck happening. They got rid of all these buyer agents. They don't do anything. They don't do anything but bring the buyer. It's the selling agent that does nothing. Believe me, I know this. I am a selling agent. I do nothing. I don't even take my own pictures. I got my photographer, pay him $100 and he goes over and takes them for me. I just load them up on the MLS. That's all I do. Selling agents, we don't do anything. Oh, we tell Zillow we're on there, but you know that's automatic. Zillow finds that out right off the MLS. So I really don't do a thing, and anybody can be a selling agent. It's the buying agent that you need the buying agents. FSBOs even know that, but now the general public, they're going to find out. They're going to find out what us realtors do, and that all starts on the 17th of August. Now, it's going to be just a train wreck, but then the opportunities. If you want to be a house flipper, that's the time. Offer them 70% of their value. 70% of what the last sale was, not of their value. Let's say Billy Bob sold let's say he sold yesterday, right at $1 million. You come in, you hand that guy your contact info. You say, I'll pay you 700,000. You sit as long as you want, but when you want my 700,000, you just give me a call. Your phone's going to ring because we got a train wreck coming. Look, In an up market, right? In an up market, this still may work. It still may work, because people, if you have 100 people still coming through the open houses, maybe that selling agent, maybe that listing agent can still get it sold. But he's going to double dip now, right? Because he's going to charge that guy to be, he's going to get paid from the seller, and he's going to get paid that buyer commission also. Maybe that will still work in a hot market. You wait till the market cools, and it's already cooling. It's cooling in my area really fast. It's cooling around the country really fast. When you get, there's no buyers, right? And okay, so we have the open houses, and the open house turns into a ghost town. What do you do? What do you do? Oh, well, we'll go advertise for those buying agents, right? The buying agents are gone, right? They're gone. They're not here anymore. We got rid of 80% of those realtors. We didn't need those parasites, those scumbags, those worthless thieves stealing all of our equity. We didn't need them. It's going to be fabulous. I love this stuff. I do. I really do, right? Okay. Now, anyways, real quick, I want to cover a point that on my last video we talked about new home sales, right? Everything they're offering, but this is new too. This is exciting. Okay, so new home sales, they see the writing on the wall. They see that the buyers are gone now, right? Here's what they're offering. I can't believe this. I can't believe it. No money down. You don't need a down payment anymore. What they're doing for you is they're putting the money down for you. Now, what do? They're going to tack that on to the end of your mortgage, right? So that after you pay off your mortgage, that you still owe the down payment. Now, this is thinking outside the box. Historically, we've always had the down payment up front, and I think there's a very good reason for that. But we're going to find out about this too. They're not going to require down payments anymore. They're going to tack them on at the end of the mortgage. Once your mortgage is paid off, then you pay the down payment. This sounds like a Biden plan to me. One that just makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Have we learned nothing from the 2008 financial crisis? It doesn't look like we've done it, but yes, that's correct. Zero down on new homes, and we're going to tack the down payment at the end of the mortgage. If you sell the house before the end of the mortgage, well, then you can pay us the down payment then, but they're going to give you the down payment because they have completely run out of qualified buyers, and they have these houses. They have to get them sold, so zero down payments are going to be the thing. I know this ends bad, but that black swan circling around coming August 17th to your neighborhood. Anyways, just my take. You can leave me all the hate comments. I know I get a lot of them today because people hate their realtor. People don't like to pay their realtor. People are so happy that they finally don't have to pay us. We'll see how the system works. I'm Tall Mike. Get out there, everybody. It's the weekend. Get out there. Have a great weekend. Punch that subscribe button first if you like this stuff. Give me the thumbs up. Why not? Bye-bye now.